Hi.
Let's talk about the incorporation of the other motion here, like you said, from, oh yeah, because that is a real different way of looking.
Okay, so Larry, he'll be on this side here, and say now what we're doing is we're just giving you a little bit of things we're throwing in, some little just understandings of the motion itself. So if I was to be here and I shoot a jab at Larry, and then I come in with the first motion, but my second motion, I'm pulling, I have my knife, and I'm coming into the heart, and then I'm pulling back. That's another one. So I pull the knife here, 1, 2, 3, and this is a stab into the heart and pull back, or into the stomach, or ripping the stomach, or ripping the stomach, or to the throat, or to the eye.
Let's do it one more time with kind of turn here. So,
Yeah.
so I'm here, and you get my arm going by striking. So you're striking?
Yeah, striking.
And here, and then
I'm pulling,
well, the next one's up. Well,
and then I'm striking. Now, ideally is when that arm is up there, he's going to retract that arm, because nobody does this and say, okay, well, time for you to do the technique. It just doesn't work like that. So if he's here and he snaps the punch, and I snap the punch, bam, I'm in.
that's a good.
See, with the knife. If I have a knife, could be a pencil, could be a pen, could be a chopstick going to the throat.
That, what you just pointed out, was good. Like when you shot it,
Yeah.
and I pulled back, it actually opens up for the other one. Like, so I go here,
Right.
and I pull back, it actually opens right into.
See, then the lid, and then the head. Now, there's 1,001 techniques after this. You've got your chop to the collarbone. You've got your elbows swinging around the neck, breaking. You've got, after this, slapping the head down, bringing him inside, lifting up with a choke underneath to the Adam's apple, dropping with him. You've got sweeps, takedowns, and throws from that too. But for right now, we're just working on this motion, which is this motion, which becomes that motion, which becomes this motion. And over the top, if I do head, stomach, collarbone, head, stomach, face, stomach, neck.
Which, when you look at the Waza, what was being taught there was really a focus on those 3 strikes. The blocks got in front of it for some way to practice like an exchange of motions, but really the major focus there is those 3 strikes.
See, Larry throws those 2 punches, and I do an upward block, and I do an inward block. Well now, with that free hand of his, he's just going to push my hand that way, which leaves the back of my neck open. So let's try that again. If I'm here, I throw a I'm going to throw it at you. I throw a right, I throw a left, pushes my arm with that free hand.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah, but never the elbow. So if I push here, push the elbow, yeah. You see? So that, when you're doing this, that has to be done fast. You can't just sit there, because even when I do this, if he just slightly pushes it, and then he just walks towards me, just walk. I'm completely out of balance, because why is that? Because if I'm square, I'm finished. Because you see, the back of my leg, everything, stepping on my foot, everything is open. If I'm at a 45 and I do that, I stand a chance because I can open the door to correct my body posture and my striking. So you see my foot opens the door to go forward. You see from here, you gotta open that, because if you stay this way, you shuffle. But for me to step forward, I got to open the door to come in. So that's basically some stuff off Waza number 1. We'll get to you on Waza number 2 in a minute.
I think on number 2, the